It's almost time for the All Elite Wrestling roster to reach their dynasty, like Joan Collins' dynasty, but with slightly less alterations. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. I'm John Renton with my AEW Dynasty 2024 predictions. Let me know your predictions in the comments, please. Yeah, I'm recording these right after Dynamite. Why? Because I'm busy the next couple days with spring cleaning and movies and trying to decompress a little bit. And also, to be perfectly honest, outside of maybe 3 or 4 of the matches, the rest of the matches are kind of So yeah, what are your predictions? I want to know who you think's going to win. Do you think anybody's going to shockingly debut? Do you think anybody's going to return? I got a return that's going to happen, and I don't think I'm going to like it. So, as of this recording, before I get gutted in the comments, no other matches besides the 10 that were listed on Wikipedia and talked about on Dynamite have been announced. So, excuse me for not having the fucking clairvoyance to realize what other matches could be had. Now, they'll no doubt probably end up adding matches to the pre-show. They didn't end up adding Trent and Orange Cassidy. Shockingly, I actually expected they would. But you know what? Keep it at 10 matches, and maybe this pay-per-view will actually end at a reasonable time. Also, do want to make mention, I will be attending the Dynamite on May 15th. And since they announced that Wrestle Dream will be returning to Washington State, except this time in the Tacoma Dome, I'll probably go to that. We'll see. I should be able to swing that. After those, I don't know if I'm going to attend any more AEW shows because I don't know if they're going to run anything more in this state. That being said, though, St. Louis, home of Sam Muchnick and Luthez and Wild Bill Lawson and so many great wrestlers. And now we got these. That's unfair. There are some talents on this card, and then there are some feuds I just don't care about. So why not just get into it before the revolution comes? So the Acclaimed of, well, Bowens and Castor and Daddy, yes, against the Gangbang Gang. I know what they're called. It's just funnier. We have Jay Whiteo and the Guns. It's a winner-take-all match for the Trios Championships of Ring of Honor and AEW. I have the Gangbang Gang winning, because why not? I mean, I guess the Acclaim could win. I guess they're going to combine the titles, maybe. Does it matter? These belts are meaningless. It's not even that there aren't talented trios there. There are too many championships. I don't care if they have 2 separate promotions. They have other promotions, titles, and everything, so the Gangbang Gang will probably win. If the Acclaim win, it's not going to matter either way, but I have the heels winning. So, we then have the Adam Copeland, Eddie Kingston, and Mark Briscoe against the House of Black, Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews. I think Buddy's going to take the pin here because I think the Adam Copeland, Kingston, and Briscoe are going to win. Why? I don't fucking know. Because they've had the advantage on Dynamite? Because nobody knows what the hell they're doing? Because the lighting tech is not going to be told to turn out the lights in time? Nah, I just have the Adam Copeland gain a victory. And don't get me wrong, they could end up pinning him and it could lead to, Malachi and the Adam Copeland. Why am I calling him that? Because it's funny? And it could lead to a match of Double or Nothing? Still, I think we're going to get that match regardless, but I have the faces winning. And then Hook and Jericho having an FTW Rules FTW title match. I sadly think Jericho will win this because I think Hook is on his way out. Even if Hook wins, this will not be the end of the feud. So I sadly think Jericho will win. But I really hope Hook does. So, Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly are going to have an International Incident Championship, and I have Roderick Strong winning. Why? Fuck it. Does the title mean anything? It didn't mean anything when they first started. Look, it's going to be highly athletic. They're going to work hard. Taven and Bennett, I almost said Baven and Tennant, are going to interfere. Adam Cole, baby, is apparently off the road to allow him time to recover. Probably smart. Maybe his ankle isn't all that good. Mr. Wardlow is nowhere to be seen. Maybe he'll help Kyle O'Reilly win and we'll just blow this whole Undisputed Kingdom thing up that has not worked. Despite the talent, it has not worked. So yeah, Roderick Strong I got winning. Why? Because fuck it. Julia Hart's going to take on Willow Nightingale for the TBS title. And because of the events during that mixed tag match on Dynamite, I think Willow's going to win because we're going to go with Willow and Mercedes Moné at Double or Nothing. It's going to be a way, title that stuff together. Mercedes is going to have her debut match, and nobody's really going to care because I don't know if that many people really care right now. But it's at least going to be kind of cool for them to reignite this match. You know, it's not really a feud. They had the match about a year ago. Unfortunate accident. No fault of Willow. No fault of Mercedes. Yeah, Willow is going to win here. It's been a good run by Julia. Apparently Julia is injured. I forget who she got the injury against. It was on, I think, Rampage or Collision. But honestly, Willow is going to win this whether that happened or not. And Julia's still going to be over. So, and Willow's a good talent. Willow, getting a nice little run will be good. Okada versus Pac for the Intercontinental Championship. I'm sorry, the Incontinental Championship. Because it's shit in the bed here. Both these guys can work. Okada is a heel. Pac is the face. Despite the fact he's called the Bastard and has the ring bell hammer and looks like he literally be rather anywhere else other than in a wrestling ring. Okada's going to win. I think we're going to get interference. We're going to get bullshit. We're going to get shenanigans. Even though they say nobody can interfere, nobody can be at ringside, we're going to find some way to have some shenanigans. And Okada's going to retain. If Pac won, that would be kind of hilarious because Okada just won it. So he's going to win by some nefarious means. Referee bump and low blow, and he's going to skin his dick. I don't know. Okada's going to win. Then the not-so-young Blux and FTR are going to have a ladder match for the vacant tag titles. Jack Perry's going to help the Blux win. That's my prediction right there. This will not do anything for FTR. If FTR wins, I will be stunned. I think Jack Perry's going to be coming back. They're going to do this, and the people that like the Bucks will care. Those that don't, the vast majority, the growing majority, are just going to be like, eh. Poor FTR. Toni Storm, along with Mariah May and Luther, is going to be taking on Thunder Rosa. Now, I am looking forward to this, not just because they are two talented women. Actually, that is the main reason. It's also because they both look great. It's also because there's history. Even if we have to go back to when Thunder Rosa had her back injury and had to relinquish the championship, you could tie that stuff in there. Also, the fact Toni can work. And Thunder Rosa is about as close to the perfect wrestler and also the perfect woman that you can ask. Yes, I do happen to adore Thunder Rosa. How could somebody not? But in all seriousness, she's really, really talented. I really hope that they are given quite a bit of time. I want Thunder Rosa to win. I fear she's not going to because I think Deonna is going to end up costing her. We're going to get that feud. And we're going to get Toni against... I don't know. I don't know who we're going to get Toni against. If Thunder Rosa won, she could face off against Deonna. You could end this Toni Storm reign. But then what do you do? Do you have Mariah turn on Toni? What do you have? What do you do? I think Toni retaining is where they're going to go with it. If Thunder Rosa wins and they pivot and they have Mariah May and Toni Storm have a feud, I'm all for that. And I think Deonna and Thunder Rosa could have a hell of a goddamn feud. I think you could give them a 2 out of 3 falls match on pay-per-view and it would be good. So I really want Thunder Rosa to win. I just fear Toni Storm's going to win because Deonna's going to either turn or inadvertently cost Thunder Rosa the title. Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson. Who's the best wrestler in the world? Well, it's probably going to end up being Ospreay, but it's going to be athletic. They're going to kick out a lot of shit. They're going to do a lot of big moves. They're going to have the crowd happy. And it's probably going to involve a lot of adrenaline-fueled kickouts and stuff like that. Could it be like Takeshita and Ospreay? Possibly. Just maybe with Danielson trying to control the pace a little bit. But it could be match of the night. And Ospreay's going to win. And then Samoa Joe takes on Swerve with Prince Nana, who swerves when he drives. Yeah, I forgot to do that in the Dynamite review. I apologize. And it's for the AEW World title. I would love for Swerve to win. I would. I'd pop big because it'd be great to see him hold the championship aloft when he comes to AEW Dynamite in Everett, which is away from Tacoma, thankfully, because Tacoma Even though it's produced some good wrestlers, it is not a very good city. He's not going to. I don't know why I think Nana's going to turn. I don't know why. He's probably not going to. It's probably a pipe dream, but it's just the way he looked at the title 2 weeks ago. Just the way he looked at it. Like, this is what holding the championship is like. And my man's not a champion. Joe is. I'd go with Joe. Does Joe need Nana? No. Joe could they could kill the act right there. I'm not saying they should kill the act. I could just see Tony doing that, which wouldn't make Swerve like somebody, wouldn't make him like a complete putz, but it might stop his momentum for no reason. So I'd love to see Swerve win. I think Joe's going to end up winning. I think we're not going to get Hangman returning, at least not anytime soon. But I just have this feeling Joe's going to win. Nana either turns for no reason, Swerve bro, or Joe retains and Swerve just comes ever so close. Will Swerve become AEW World Champion? I hope so, because he's really good. I don't know if it's going to happen anytime except maybe at Wrestle Dream. They might hold off until then. If it works by then, we shall see. Let me know your predictions in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Rentlin. I'll see you soon.